Hey heroes, welcome in. We are your hosts for hire. I am Kyle Cage. This is Lucas Rand. Welcome. We are going to talk about the Batman Part 2 today. Just
Yes,
what we think might
yes.
be coming, what we're hoping for, all that good stuff.
Before we do, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. That's at Hosts4Hire podcast. That's Host4 with the number 4, Hire podcast on all socials. But without further ado, Kyle, what do you think coming right from the Penguin is going to happen in Batman Part 2?
I think the Penguin ruffled some feathers,
Hmm?
pun intended,
Eh.
with the Court of Owls.
Ooh, yes, man. I,
Um,
I so hope that they bring that in. That courtroom scene where all the blinds are making the shape of owls in the background. Ho 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 ho.
Very
Some
telling.
foreshadowing.
And with him consolidating power like that, he really shook up the power structure of the
Yeah.
streets of Gotham, like the street power, which the Court of Owls is not going to like. They're going to have to deal with the ramifications of that, and
Yep.
now have to deal with the Penguin instead of anyone else they were
Which
previously.
maybe will expose them to the Batman.
Maybe get him
Be
a little
pretty
bit
interesting.
more. Yeah.
Another character that I'd really like to see is Hush.
Mm,
I'm not sure if they've really confirmed who the villain, like the main villain. Obviously, Penguin's going to be in it. He's going to have a big part. But like, who the
hmm
like main character villain is going to be, like Riddler in the last one.
Yeah.
I'd like
Hush
to
would
see
be such
Hush.
a good one.
I don't know.
Clayface would be another good one.
Yep, Clayface would be good. Actually,
Um,
specifically the I forget the name of his character, but the actor version of Clayface
yeah.
uh, is my favorite version of him. It's definitely a really really cool one. But man,
The
I
one
think Hush, because I think Hush would allow us to see Batman, this version of Batman who's so obsessed with being Batman, have to learn how to be Bruce
how
in
to
order to clear
confront
his
it,
name
it,
as
it, it
Bruce.
would force him to confront being Bruce Wayne
Yep.
as well,
Hmm.
which
And how
is which is
useful
a
Bruce
great
Wayne can be to Batman.
mix
However, though,
together.
now that I'm thinking, Matt Reeves wanted Batman Part 2 to take place in the winter. And that really, really, really pushes Mr. Freeze. It'd be
I
kind of weird to
mean,
not see Mr. Freeze if they're pushing for like a
a
snowy
wintry,
Gotham,
snowy, snowy
you know?
vibe. Yeah,
Um, so
I
that
don't
would
know.
also be extremely cool. Not that
There's a lot
the
of there's a
Freezenator wasn't good enough, but
oh god.
I think it's time for another one.
I think so too. I think you're right there. I think. But I mean, there's a lot of really
Ice to
interesting.
meet you. Terrible.
Cool party.
That was a really good Schwarzenegger, bro.
Thanks. I practiced that
But hey, I do really think that the Court of Owls would be really, really cool because
one.
specifically the Talons are one of my favorite aspects of any bat like mythos. I just think that
hmm
they're so super cool. Um, and how
And
cool would it be, man? Tell me how cool it would be if they pulled my boy Vic and brought him back as a Talon.
it like
Woo!
and then he's sent to kill the penguin, and the penguin
Oh,
figures out
God,
it's
that would be
him.
so good, man.
That's good stuff.
That would
I
be
mean,
incredible.
let us know. Let us know if that'd be
Please, if you
cool or
agree
something
with
you want
that.
to see. Yeah. I'm curious though, where Batman has been. Like,
Yes, I want to
I
see like a montage or something of what he's been doing during these last like
I
flood
saw
weeks.
I
Like where
saw
Gotham was.
a theory that he's been in Bloodhaven with Catwoman, like kind of resting and like
Very interesting.
repairing.
That could be interesting. But like,
Yeah.
man, like Gotham is in shit right now. So like,
I mean, with the
it'd be a
explosion
strange
that just
time.
happened, like it's weird that he
Yeah,
wasn't already there. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's true. So I'd like to see something explaining where he's been as well.
hmm
Another thing, man, that I'd really like to see is like in like staying a Bat montage. I'd like to see him just like kicking some ass throughout
I
Gotham
would like to see
so
him
that
like
it can like do a
inventing
little
some new
time jump.
gadgets.
Oh
Like
yeah.
show
Oh
him
yes.
inventing, like going like
Yes.
tinkering in the lab. Like
Oh
the
yes.
montage
Because
includes him tinkering.
yeah, as you say that, man, absolutely. Because one of my
Testing
favorite
new
parts
stuff.
of Batman Part One was when he was in the Batcave, just like obsessingly working on being Batman.
hmm
That
And the
is just like
gadgets are a
the
big part of
coolest
it,
thing
you
about
know.
Pattinson's Batman to me is
Yeah.
like
Which
that
which
obsession.
gadgets do you want to see?
Oh, Uh that's a really good one. We already saw the really
Both you
slick.
guys and you in the comments. Let
Yeah,
us
yeah.
know,
Please tell us in the comments what's your. You know what gadget I want to see? It immediately brought it from the Arkham games. I want to see a remote control batarang.
dude. I was
I want him to
also
throw that
thinking that. That's
batarang, dude, and then
amazing.
just like remote control that shit. Ah,
That'd be
I'll
amazing.
scream.
Or like I'm also thinking like a bat, like one of the bat drones. You know.
Because like I'm thinking, what? Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be really cool. Because what we've already seen is we already seen a really cool version of the grappling hooks. We've also seen him
Hmm.
have kind of like an electric like fist
Hmm.
thing,
That was
like a
cool.
taser
Yeah.
fist.
Yeah. The taser
Uh,
gauntlet.
yeah. Um. So yeah. Obviously he's got the batarang. He's got like the sword batarang on his chest. So I
Hmm.
think just like I want to see him use that offensively. Would be super sick.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Just some
Yeah,
Batman ass kickery in general. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see Batman. What I want, you know what I want to see? I want to see Batman put his heel through Penguin's teeth.
yeah,
Is
that
what I really
yes,
want to see.
please, God, I want to see, I want to see Vic be avenged. That's
I want
what
to
I
see him
really
give
want.
him the people's elbow, dude,
Just,
from the top rope, dude.
just give him the sweet chin music, just out of nowhere, just kick him right in the goddamn jawbone. I want to see him break his jawbone off. Yeah, got it.
True
Awful,
facts.
awful. Like, what a great way to tell a villain's story,
Oh
though.
yeah, man.
God
Because like,
damn.
there's nothing I want more than his downfall.
Yep. I also
But
want to
hey, you
see.
guys,
I
tell
want,
us
but
what you thought of the finale of
yeah,
Penguin in the comments, and how much or where you want Batman to punch the Penguin
yeah,
first.
for real.
Because
I want to see him like grow and learn too. I want
oh,
to touch on a little
Batman,
more. Like,
yes,
yeah, Batman. I want to see him like not make the mistakes that he made, like, or like even have
I'd like
him
to
come
see him like have
across.
created a better cowl, because
Mm-hmm.
in the first one he had a hard time jumping from the GCPD tower and like landing. You know, I'd like to see him have
Because of it.
figured
Yeah.
out his like what he needed to do in order to be able to jump off of buildings and land safely wherever
Yeah.
he wants to.
And instead of like
You know,
getting hit and powering through it and that being the fear aspect, like him like realizing like I can't be hit as much as like if I'm going to do this for any amount of time, I have to make sure that I'm not being hit
yeah, I
as
really
much
did
as
like what you mentioned there a little bit, the fear aspect that comes with like just tanking like an entire clip of a gun
yeah,
like to your
yeah.
chest,
But
like just
that
an
shit
entire
still
automatic rifle.
hurts.
But I do think that there's another palpable aspect of fear when like you're like a wraith, like where you can't
the
even
bu-
see you,
yeah.
like you know what I mean, like
And
I'd
for
like to see some of
longevity,
that.
like I think
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
realistically he to
Because
do it
like
for
in
a
the
long
Batman
time.
cartoons, there's always the scene where like the goons are like sitting there with their like machine guns, and then like Batman's just picking them off before they even realize anything is going on.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
it'd be cool to see something like that.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys want to see. Like he said, we appreciate you guys listening. Any thoughts that you guys might have, please share because we want to talk about this
Yeah.
stuff. The like Batman Part 2 is so far away. We have so long
Oh,
to.
but so short. It's next year, October
Yeah, it's
2nd, baby.
next year. Yeah, October 3rd, I thought, but something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But in any case, we got a couple, we got several months still. That's still, like 11 months away. But
Chomping at the bits. We're chomping
yeah,
at the bits for this
we
movie.
got
So yeah, if you guys enjoy this type of content, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. That's at Host for Hire podcast on all socials. And thank you guys for hanging out.
thanks.